Hi there viewers, Laura Shadows here, like always, here today to give you another new Dragon Ball Super episode review. Which in this case I'm gonna do 2 episodes in one day, but different videos, okay? So, and why I'm doing this, because the last week was my last week of my job for the summer, and I didn't have the fucking time to do the Dragon Ball Super episode 9 review. Which in case also all these 2 months when I was working and everything, I didn't have too much time to do much more videos than I used to have before. So now that my job is done, I'm gonna fucking have 3.5 weeks freedom before the college begins. So I'm gonna do much more videos than I used to have before in these 2 months. So for all of you subscribers and viewers around the world, I'm terribly sorry and that I didn't have to put the video before. So that's why I'm putting it now. So with all this, no excuses, let's just begin. We're talking about episode 9 of Dragon Ball Super. I'm gonna be really quick about it because the entire episode was really quite simple. First part was gathering all the Dragon Balls all together. Second one, Shenron appears and explaining, the power of the Super Saiyan God. Well, actually, he didn't explain the origins like he did in the Battle of Gods, where Super Saiyan God, appeared and everything, the history. The only thing what he explained was, that 5 pure heart Saiyans, put their own energy, or should I say, yeah, their own energy and powers, to the 6th Saiyan, and so he became Super Saiyan God. And another thing what he explained was that the Super Saiyan God, is invented by the Saiyans. That he's not a real person. Like somehow he did in the Battle of Gods. But he didn't explain, the origins, when he appeared, why he was created, and everything. But in short words, like I remember from Battle of Gods, the Super Saiyans, these 5 pure horror, when they put the energy into the 6th one, as far as I remember from the Battle of Gods, they put the energy to another Saiyan, to create him, and also when I'm saying creating, they're creating Super Saiyan God. If I remember correctly, in some kind of crisis, where they're in a fight or in a war or in a battle, and when when it's needed, to the Saiyan's race, to be saved, and so that's why the Super Saiyan God, appear and save their asses. Negative asses, but you get my point. So this there's another little short story about Super Saiyan God. As far as I remember, from the Battle of Gods, in a way how Shenron explained. That was the second part, when he explained everything, and the third part, Videl, Gohan, Goten, Trunks, Vegeta, with putting their energy into Goku, and Goku became a Super Saiyan God, like in the Battle of the Gods. But in a short way, of course, they tried only one time and they failed. Because Whis, tried to explain, that at the beginning, they understand that it had to be 5 Super Saiyans. The 5th will be the one they're gonna put the energy in. But in case why, if you listen to the story, or should I say to the manual of Shenron, you're supposed to need 6 Saiyans if you want to create a Super Saiyan God. 5, all around, and the 6th one, to be some kind of a test subject to become the Super Saiyan God. That's in that way. So that's in the way how Whis tried to explain it. Also in this episode we have a little bit, funny scene, with Emperor Pilaf, child form, with his minions, the samurai dog and the girl, the spy girl. When they tried to, with a lifeboat, they tried to escape from the boat and everything, because they thought the Dragon Balls are not there. And of course, when they saw Shenron and the sky, they found out that the Dragon Balls are there. After all, when you see a dragon, when you see Shenron, of course there must be Dragon Balls in there, somewhere, whatever the fucking place is. But in this part we have the cruise ship. So there was all the parts of this episode 9, because there was not much, there was not such a big deal, because all of that, the old plot of the episode, was, the information who Super Saiyan God is, and the transformation of Goku, into a Super Saiyan God. Which also, as you can see, like in the Battle of Gods, he's less fleshy, less muscle than he was, in his normal body. Hair became red, eyebrows red, eyes red, and, a little much, his skin became much more shinier than his normal body and everything, but you get my point. So that was the whole episode, you know, as far as I see it, you know. But I have to, you know, say, you know, when in Battle of Gods, when it was the transformation of Super Saiyan God, there weren't so much big effects like there were, you know, in the, you know, in this episode 9, you know, where, you know, where all the sky, you know, became gold-like, you know, colored, and, you know, it was all, you know, surrounding the cruise ship and everything with just one little hole. You know, where all the thunders came up, you know, the rain, the snow, and everything, and you see daylight, 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 daylight. Like, you know, like you know, it passed for, you know, a few days or a week, and in some way you can see they passed, you know, a few days, but then, you know, you get the point. So, like, you know, they were trying to transform, you know, Goku into Super Saiyan God for a few days. I mean, that's how it appears. But, you know, when the transformation is ended, a normal day like everybody, like anyone else. So a normal day, like always. So yeah, that was the episode actually. The animation was good. The effects, you know, when the transformation begins, was actually, you know, pretty good. Yeah, it's really pretty good and everything. And of course, there was one part I was wondering. You know, when they, you know, all transferred their power into Goku, they're all, you know, in the I don't recall in the Battle of Gods they were all light, you know, light hair, you know, Super Saiyans. Like in the movie, I don't recall, but I don't recall, you know, Videl, you know, to have yellow hair, you know, like a Super Saiyan. But you know, but of course, you know, if the Super Saiyan child in her body is Super Saiyan, well, then somehow makes a point why, you know, she have yellow hair and everything, you know. But one of the most other parts, you know, very funny are, you know, in the way, you know, where Videl said, no, let's try it with my baby. You know, I don't know if he's Super Saiyan or not, but let's give it a try and everything. And everyone, oh, congratulations, you're gonna have a child. Oh yeah, congratulations. You know, that's wonderful. Blah 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 and all this stuff. And really, you know, then you see the scene. Lord Beerus, you know, really pissed off, and they say, just cut the crap already and bring me Super Saiyan God, for God's sake. For God's sake. He's a good one. Because he's the God himself, but you get the point. So there was, you know, the whole episode, actually, you know. And the other part, well, I should say, was really pretty funny when Sharon, you know, pisses his pants, which he doesn't have any pants, but you get the idea. He was really scared of, you know, when he saw, you know, Beerus, someone, oh, no, Beerus here, oh, wait, oh, no, oh, I'm glad, I'm sorry that I didn't, you know, salute you before, you know, if there's information you want, Beerus, please, you know, your wish is granted, goodbye, please don't kill me, you know, in some sort of way, you know. I was really surprised, like in Battle of God, that Shenron is even afraid of Lord Beerus, even if he is the god of destruction. You know, it was really quite funny. So that was the entire episode, actually. You know, I don't have any much more to say, because the only thing I wish to say is that the second match of Lord Beerus in episode 10 will finally begin, and we're gonna see a true battle between two powerful gods: God of Destruction against Super Saiyan God. That's all I have to ask. So yeah, like I said, I'll be really sure about this episode because it was not so not such a big deal. The only main plots were, you know, the information where Super Saiyan God came from and the transformation. That's all. So here I am. Rate the video, comment, subscribe, give me thoughts like this, give me something what you personally think about this episode, the transformation, or the first, before I close, I should say the animation was pretty good. Yeah, and the effects of the transformation and everything was really pretty quite, you know, cool. I'm not say awesome, but we're cool and everything. Drop your like, I would appreciate that. Peace everyone, have an awesome rest of the day. Lord Shadows signing off like always. See you around, guys.